It's been a busy day here at the Hammond Federal Courthouse. U.S. Attorney David Kapp announced two separate indictments, one involving Lake County Coroner Thomas Philpott and the other 3 Lake County Sheriff's Department officers. In Philpott's case, he's accused of taking more than $24,000 in unauthorized incentive payments from the child support program during his time as the Lake County clerk. The 3 officers, Joseph Kumstar, Edward Cabela, and Ronald Slusser, are accused of making false statements in order to purchase machine guns and other parts intended solely for law enforcement and selling them online for personal profit.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming.
Philpott's announcement came first. He was charged with multiple counts of mail fraud and theft of government funds. As the Lake County clerk, Kapp said Philpott oversaw the collection of child support and that when employees met certain collection goals, they received financial rewards. But Philpott could not receive those payments as a public official without the approval of the Lake County Council, which Kapp said he never received.
A public office is not a vehicle to get rich or to supplement your salary. This needs to stop and stop now. We will continue to investigate, and when appropriate, we will bring charges if it does not.
The officers were charged with conspiring to give false information to companies federally licensed to sell firearms, defrauding the United States, and making false statements on their tax returns.
The indictment returned this morning alleges that these 3 individuals misused their positions at the Lake County Sheriff's Department to obtain fully automatic machine guns and sophisticated laser gun sights, which under law they cannot legally obtain. Parts from these machine guns and the laser sights were sold on the internet for a substantial profit.
As part of the scheme, the group bought machine guns and laser sights from high-quality manufacturers stretching from California to Germany. But because the weapons and accessories were only authorized for law enforcement use, they used Lake County Sheriff's Department letterhead and purchase orders to get the goods, and then sold them online for thousands of dollars.
Okay. The upper portion would be removed. Everything except this lower portion here would remain. So all these items here were subject to being sold, and the upper is what command the money that would appear to be the motive behind it to receive the profits from the disassembling of this weapon.
Between the 3, they obtained more than 70 automatic machine guns and 90 laser sights, and they underestimated their income to the IRS by about $390,000 combined. And the items they sold on the internet have been popping up everywhere from Mississippi to the hands of suspected members of organized crime in Canada.
When you sell things like this to anybody on the internet, you have no idea who's going to end up with them.
Kapp said Lake County Sheriff John Bunsich and his staff have been very helpful in the ongoing investigation. Bunsich said they've since implemented new inventory controls so that something like this can't happen again. We're told Philpott is making arrangements to turn himself in next week, and the 3 officers have already entered into plea agreements with the government. Their attorneys say they're accepting full responsibility for their actions. I'm Sarah Tompkins reporting for NWI.com.